it's Maddie, and as you probably already can tell, that like my life is kind of a chaotic mess right now. I obviously haven't been posting to YouTube since mid-February when I did the there's my cat when I did the collaboration with Pump Heels, and it's not because I don't have videos. It's because every single time I get a chance to breathe, something else always comes up, whether it's in regards to my schooling, outside health with a family member, or just something else comes up. And I'm obviously trying to take time to spend some time with my friends, and even that's been kind of hard. Not necessarily just my schoolmates, not necessarily just been with my schoolmates, it's been with anybody on social media, and it's been personal family friends of mine as well, or just friends in general. It's been very hard for me to kind of balance that life with everything going on. So I'll just kind of give you a quick update on my life and kind of what has been going on. It's been some really good things, but there's also been a lot of stress, anxiety, and chaos with it. So now I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes because part of the reason why you haven't been seeing videos from me is not because I don't have content. It's because I have 2-ish videos that are fully ready to be uploaded to YouTube and debuted to public viewing. However, every single time they upload, either my Wi-Fi goes out or they claim they can't process files, so then I have to try to reconvert the video files or re-edit or adjust some things to try to get those videos up. One video I do have up, but it hasn't been made public, and I've had it up on my channel for like a month and a half, and it's a video regarding women's health, and I was a little bit open and vulnerable as to my first experience dealing with, for a female, you deal with yearly, or every 3 years you get a pap smear. I kind of went into detail about like those kind of things, and it's not like it's inappropriate, it's not vulgar, it's not anything of that sorts, but it's meant for more of a mature audience, and I'm going to only open it to people who are above 18 to watch that video. But nonetheless, I want to share that video with you guys and debut it so that you can kind of see that side a little bit. And not a lot of people talk about women's health, but anyways, that's something that I'm going to be sharing very soon. So I also filmed a video with my classmate when we were on spring break, and we talked a little bit about our tips and tricks for how we got through dental hygiene school to studying habits to all those different things. And that is a video that is almost edited all the way through, and it could be uploaded, but again, my internet's been kind of chaotic and slow. So hopefully by keeping this video somewhat short, that I'm able to get this video up in a timely fashion. If you want to know today's date, it is Tuesday, April 20th. So that's kind of everything with that. My school life has been awesome, but it's been chaotic. As far as like graduation requirements and everything with dental hygiene school, I'm in excellent shape, other than there's like 6 little things I have to do, and at least 3 out of those 6 will be done this week, possibly up to 5, depending on how things are checked and how timing goes with instructors, because like 2 of the checkoffs are like an evaluation you do one-on-one with an instructor versus like doing something with a patient, if that makes sense. But all like the amount of patients I'm supposed to see to the amount of difficulty of the patients I'm supposed to see, that's all completely done. So I'm sitting in good shape to graduate. Some of you probably may or may not know, depending on who I shared it with. If you do not know, I did took my national board exam on April 1st, so that was 19 days ago, and 12 days later I did find out that I did pass that exam. So yay, that is a big thing off of my back, and it was a 4-hour exam, very scary, and not necessarily scary that I don't know the content. It's like you don't know what type of content you're going to get shared with, and you don't really know. Sometimes you'll get questions that you're like, I'm not really sure if I understand it, but you have to give it your best bet, right? So in order for me to pass, I had to have at least a scale score of 75. Doesn't necessarily mean I answered 75% of the questions correctly, but I've answered enough questions correctly in various subject areas that the United States, under the term of the national board exam, is one part of my licensure to become a dental hygienist, can deem me safe to practice dental hygiene. At least one of my 3 steps is complete, then to practice safely as a dental hygienist and be able to clean people's teeth on a regular basis on my own. So that's done. So I don't have to really worry about that. So obviously, if I wasn't on here, I was probably studying for that board exam. I was putting at least 15 to 20 hours a week, if not more, into studying and preparing, from doing a board review class the first 8 weeks of my semester, to doing group chats, to doing my own individualized studying with my student RDH book, and writing my own notes and reviewing all my classes. I was pretty much on top of that because I didn't want to pay another $500 to take this exam. And not only do you have to pay another $500, if you were to fail and get a scale score of 74% or not percent, 74 or below, you would have to wait at least 90 days, which is 3 months, to retake that examination, meaning that if I successfully graduated and took my other 2 board exams, and this was the only one that I failed, I could not be licensed as a hygienist until the very earliest, until like mid-July. So it was very important for me that I passed this exam, so that to me, it was the most nerve-wracking part of my whole entire licensure process that I'm going through. I still have 2 more exams to take, but I'm not freaked out about them. One's a clinical-based exam and one's an ethical-based exam. Not at all freaked out about them. But this was the biggest piggy on my back to pass and get through. So that's off of me. I can say it's behind me. I passed. It was like, I will talk about it later, but it was like, I was like in shock that I saw the word pass. Not because I know I'm not a stupid person, but sometimes you sit and you think of that fear factor of like, okay, did I get this question right? Did I get this question wrong? Do I really know what I'm doing, kind of thing? You'll sit and kind of second guess yourself. So on top of that, I've been also applying to different places, and I do have an interview tomorrow. I'm not going to say exactly where. Some of you may know, maybe you don't know, but it would be a really great opportunity for me to advance my skills as a dental hygienist and just really get into an environment that I think would suit me. So I have an interview bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:30. And it's almost 8 p.m. So I have everything ready to go. I'm just going to like make this video and kind of just relax for the night and enjoy myself. So that is kind of what's been happening with there. My grandma had some health issues for a little while, not like anything like super major, but it was major enough that I had to kind of take care of her and stuff like that to a certain degree with certain things. And if I wasn't taking care of her, it was my mother. My mom's also been dealing with another personal issue. Not going to get involved with that. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with anybody. It's just a really shocking, weird thing. It's not a health issue. Like I said, I don't want to get involved with that, but maybe some other time I'll get into it. So my life has been kind of a chaotic mess between school and everything like that. My diabetes management's been great for the most part. I will still have ups and downs from stress and anxiety, or maybe just a weird pump site, or maybe there was an air bubble in my tubing or something. But as far as like the vast majority of my like diabetes management has been super easy with the Tandem, and I do not regret going to that pump at all. And I hope to be talking more about it in the future of how much it's changed my life. And my Dexcom's been reading me a little higher than normal, so it thinks that my average blood sugar is like 160, and I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's more like the 140 to 145-ish where my initial A1C was, because it keeps reading me at like funkier levels, but nothing really has changed as far as what I'm doing. I'm taking insulin. I'm doing everything that I can to manage my diabetes. So it's not like I'm not caring about it or whatever, but I think the Dexcom, like yesterday it read me at like 280 and I was only like 160. I said, that's a big difference when that charts and, plots your graphing for as far as your time in range. Like, that's huge. Like, and it was telling me I was at that level for like 4 hours, and I'm like, really? I probably wasn't even at that level for 4 hours. Maybe I was at the 160 level for 4 hours, which is not, it's just a little out of my range. It's not the ideal as blood sugar, but like a 160 is not going to have as big of an impact on my A1C as a 280, right? So, I'm kind of dealing with that and all the other things. My life has been good otherwise. I've been pretty healthy. My family, thank God, has been healthy. I did get my COVID vaccines, and I will talk about those in the future, how those impacted me. The first one was awful. The second one was great. I did get Moderna's version, if you want to know that. So I have only 8 or 9 more clinics left, but it's over a course of like 3 weeks, because we only have like clinic 3 times a week, and 3 times a week. So if you want, continue to pray for me and send me and my classmates good vibes as we continue our journey to just finish up the last little bit of dental hygiene school and graduate. I did decorate my grad cap. I got my graduation gown and my high honor yellow cords. It's amazing. Like, I was not I knew this was going to go fast, but never in my mind did I imagine it to just go by this fast. So I'm moving on to bigger and better things. And like I said, it's not because I hate being a YouTuber and then that's why I'm not on here. It's just because life's been so chaotic that I haven't even had a second to breathe and like make that video that I've had uploaded forever public. So I'm hoping within the next couple of days that I'll be able to get that video public for you, for anybody who's interested in women's health and advocating for that, because like I said, I'm not only a diabetes advocate, I want to be an everything advocate for you guys. I am a type 1 diabetic, and that is really like the sole kind of message of my channel, but it's also sharing other aspects of my life. Obviously, I've been battling type 1 diabetes for almost 3 years, but I've also gone through, successfully, pretty much have gone through dental hygiene school, and I'm going to have a job, and who knows where else life will take me, and I want to share that with you, everything I go through, and just, you know, open up about it, because some people are, you know, I can understand why you would be scared to open up, but somebody's got to talk about it, and if I can make an uncomfortable topic somewhat comfortable for somebody to open up and share about or learn about, that's kind of my goal in life. And, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, I share as much as I can about my life as everything, but I'm obviously not going to share every single thing, like as far as like my social security number and my bank account. Like, I'm not going to obviously share that kind of stuff. But I'm a pretty open and real person, an honest person, and I'm not afraid to talk about anything that I really go through. Like I said, obviously, I do keep some things private, like, you know, private demographic information and stuff like that. And like I said, as things progress in my life, and maybe as things change for me, and if I end up in a relationship with somebody, like, that's something I'll document at some point. And that's kind of, like I said, this whole basis of this channel. So just really be an open, honest, true perspective of a type 1 diabetic's life and just everything around it, right? Like, I'm a cool person, I guess, in some people's aspects, but I'm really no more different than the average person. I'm just an ordinary person, but I always say I'm an ordinary person capable of doing extraordinary things, and so are you. So keep that in mind as you go through your life and as you kind of watch my videos, and I hope everything that I just said made a lot of sense. But anyways, continue to send me good vibes, and my classmates as well. Prayers, good luck would be awesome. And if you want to, you know, if you would want to have any other videos for me that you want me to do, just leave comments. I'm always open to any suggestion of any topic you want me to talk about, this or that. I'm so open to it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very short, brief, and kind of a whirlwind spin, but now that you know what things are going on with, you can kind of get the picture that I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm as well as I can be, despite some other things that are going on in my personal life too. And they're not like awfully bad things, but it's just little hiccups, obviously, to just dealing with the chaoticness of dental hygiene school. And I don't even know if chaoticness is a word. Why don't I revert myself? Dealing with the chaos of dental hygiene school. I'm not an English professional anyway. And I'm also taking 2 additional classes beyond that to keep my credit load up to keep aid. So if that makes sense. So that's also why I haven't been on here, because I'm doing homework for 2 other, a business class and a communications class. But it's helpful for, like, if I want to do my bachelor's and stuff, so it's not really a lose situation. It's just, I take it as another opportunity to learn, right? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this very crazy, fast, and hectic video, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post as often as I can about type 1 diabetes plus more, and I want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I've well surpassed 2,000 subscribers, and it still blows my mind that I have like 2,250 people that have clicked that button and are pretty much dedicated to watching my channel when I post new content. And that just, it blows my mind that somebody like myself, who is an outgoing person but very scared initially to share her life on a social media platform as large as YouTube, has gotten that many people dedicated to my channel and want to support me. And I know I have more supporters than that, and I want to thank every single one of you, whether you're subscribed or not, whether you follow me on social media or not, whether you know me in person or not. I am thankful for each and every single one of you, because you not only can I help you, you have helped me in so many different ways, and you've been an amazing community and outlet for me to share my experiences and learn from other people's experiences. And that's the beauty of this community, and I want to continue to keep this community growing. So if you want to know more about me, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and you can just join me for the ride as I continue on in this crazy ride we call life. So until next time for another video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love each and every single one of you, and thank you again for all your support. It's something I go to bed with at night, thinking every single day how grateful I am to have your support. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.